What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another video. So, we're finally starting to see a lot of alpha invites being sent out. Player housing is in it, which means that a lot of the items needed for player housing has been leaked or found on the alpha. Now, do be noted that a lot of this is subject to change. They could change the amount of materials required for player housing crafts. They could change the materials completely. We're definitely going to see more items being added because right now we can't even see all of the expansions. And they might swap some out with new ones. Some might be completely removed. But a lot of the materials that we know are currently in, it didn't come as a big shocker. It really didn't. So I did write my own prediction list on my VIP Discord of what I expected to arrive with player housing. And on the VIP Discord, I talk about my investments for future expansions like Midnight, but also stuff that's new to the game like player housing. What am I speculating in and investing in personally? You can also see all of my videos before they go on YouTube. You get access to exclusive content in forms of gold tips, multiple spreadsheets for gold making, TSM groups and operations, and much, much more. So if you're already on the VIP Discord, you should have definitely checked that out. If you're not, you can find that linked down below in the description. So we're going to take a look at the list of the materials that we know for a fact is in the alpha right now, like the information that we have at our disposal as of right now. And a lot of you guys already have the 0 to 10 million gold guide. I just today sent out an updated version of the gold guide that includes this spreadsheet. But this is a digital gold guide that you can easily open up on your computer, and it has all of the best tactics and methods that I personally use in order to achieve hundreds of millions of gold. Even better is the fact that it comes with a lifetime of free updates. So the people that bought this gold guide 5 years ago are still getting the updates that I'm doing to it today. So whenever we get into Midnight, I update the gold guide with the best ways to acquire gold in Midnight, and I send that version to your email. So you can check that out with the link down below in the description. Don't forget to use the discount code STUDENT for 50% off. So this is the list of materials that we know and we can see on the alpha that will be used for player housing crafts. And it is a long-ass list, but if we sort this to, let's say we take a look at the vanilla materials, a lot of this makes sense. Yes, it makes sense that we're going to need rune cloth and moon cloth, all different dye. Elementals as well makes sense, but there's a couple of things that I'm asking a question about, why is there essence of earth, fire, and undeath? Why isn't there all of them? There is a good amount of enchanting materials, some gems, but not gems like large prismatic, or pristine. You have some letter types, but not all. But you gotta kind of act on the information that you have at your disposal, and then you gotta invest into additional materials when everyone is laser focused on these materials, if you believe that more stuff could be added later down the line. So all of this is really interesting. Some of them is you should expect a lot of these to go up in value, and a lot of them have already gone up in value. Because Devil Sword wasn't really a great need of that in the past, but now they might have a stable price for be an evergreen good material farm. And that's what I was hoping for with player housing, that you would have a lot of these materials that you wouldn't normally farm because there wasn't high enough demand for it. But now when there's additional use for the materials, you can go and you can actually farm Tick Clefttooth leather, because there's more than just the Clefttooth set with leatherworking that people buy for transmog reasons. So there is a couple of interesting materials as well. A lot of the materials are crafted materials though, especially in terms of engineering. But there is some that I'm very interested in making videos about, so I wanted to hear what you guys. But I was thinking to make a video about, let's say, the best way to acquire heavy knot-tight leather, both solo and also in a group, if that's a thing, and go through a couple of the individual materials in forms of YouTube videos. and make videos about it. Like Primal Mana can be farmed in dungeons, raids, also in the open world. How many can you expect? What are the best locations to farm it at? Because I do think that there is going to open up a lot of like steady ways to farm gold that people haven't done in the past. So this is, as mentioned, going to be linked in the gold guide, the entire list, if you want to walk through it and take a look at it and do some investing for player housing. I do want to mention, though, that you gotta be careful, because as soon as the alpha went out and people started looking around at the profession crafts, etc., you had items like, for instance, Briar Thorn, which used to go for like 3 gold a pop. You could even get it for 2 gold. And then it went up to 20 gold each. And like not even 12 hours later, it went back down to 10 gold each. So you don't want to buy at the peak. So use the website Undermine Exchange, the one I'm on now, and take a look at the historical prices. Because sure, sometimes a material can be 3 gold, and now you have to buy it for 20 gold. But looking back at it, 20 gold would have been a good price as well. It's kind of hard to know unless you know how many items you can farm per hour, so you can kind of calculate how easy or hard is it to get this material, right? And then you can kind of figure out and do a more calculated investment if it is a decent price or not. But a lot of interesting investments to be done right now, especially when we know a lot of the materials needed. And as I said, I'm super excited to look into gold farms that we have done in the past, but also brand new ones for materials that hasn't really been farmed before, and see how they pan out. So stay tuned on the YouTube channel if you want to see those videos about the different player housing material farms and just midnight gold making in general. So that's pretty much it. Appreciate you all watching. Don't forget to check out the 0 to 10 million gold guide alongside with the VIP Discord, and I will see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye bye.